Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
On this edition of Rise Up Reidsville, I have on the media line Judy Yarbrough, city marketer. Hey, Judy, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, my goodness, I'm excited. Get started in the new year.
Yeah, I'm excited to get started with the new year, too. I'm certainly ready for a new year. I hope that it will be a much better year than we had last year.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's got to be. Yeah. Well, let's talk about people that are relocating to the area and calling Reidsville their new home. And there are a lot of people and a lot of good stories.
There is. You know, we have started a couple of years ago, we started a relocation advertising campaign, and we really target the Greensboro market. We target the Danville market, and we have been tracking people that are moving into this area. And the way that we gather the data is when they come in to turn on their water at the city, then they fill out an application, and on that application there's just a couple of questions on there, and that's how we're able to track. Are they new residents moving into this area? We don't track the folks that are moving, from one side of town to the other.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So we're only tracking the ones that are moving in from another area.
And you have told me some stories previously about people that come specifically to Reidsville for various reasons, but some people that just kind of almost throw a dart at the map and bam, it's Reidsville, and here they are.
That's exactly right. We had a neighbor across the street from us here at the Penthouse that she purchased her home here. She was from California. Mm. She never even set foot in Reidsville until the day she closed on the house and moved in. So, that's exactly right. People do throw darts, but we're finding that, there's also a lot of targeted moving of people. And everything that's happened with COVID, I think that small cities and communities are going to find that they're going to have a lot of people moving into their area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's so many good things happening in Rockingham County and there in Reidsville with industry and businesses that I think the next, 5 years or so, we're going to see substantial growth in the area for sure. I want to, from you as city marketer, I want to know what are some reasons people telling you, why are people coming to Reidsville?
Well, there's a lot of different reasons, and, different people have different philosophies about it. But, when you talk to people about why they pick Reidsville, why they've located here, there's a lot of factors. One, your property taxes are much lower here than you're going to find in Guilford County or in your larger cities. Yeah. You get a lot more house for your money. We, especially in the retirement field, when we're out talking to people, and I travel all over the Southeast with the state of North Carolina, recruiting people to move to North Carolina and specifically to the Reidsville market. What we find is these people are coming from homes that they're selling for, well over $500,000, and they're able to come here and buy homes for $200,000 and have just as much, if not more, than what they had for their $500,000 home. Mm-hmm. Wow. So there is a big difference, and of course their taxes in those areas are astronomical.
Sure.
I've talked to people that say, I pay $15,000 a year in taxes.
Oh my gosh!
And so, yeah, I can't imagine that. So when we say this is our percent of taxes, their mouth falls wide open. So, that's one of the reasons people move here. People also relocate to Reidsville because they love the small town community, and they love that feel of a small town. If they want to know their neighbors, they can. If they don't want to know their neighbors, they don't have to. It's walkability. It's, we're right outside of Metro. People get tired of the hustle and bustle of those metros, and they want to raise their children in a smaller area. And but if they want to go into that metro, they're 25 minutes away. Mm-hmm. So, and Reidsville is so centrally located, you could be anywhere in a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
And with all the new interstates that are coming in, and especially with 785, We really are on the cusp of being I think we're going to see a huge growth spurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lots of good reasons to come to the area. So welcome to Reidsville, folks. Glad to have you here. You go ahead.
I was just going to say, with some of the tracking that we found, it's been very interesting. In the past 2 years, we have had 342 new families move to Reidsville. And while, if you're in Greensboro, that's not very many. But in the Reidsville market, that's a lot of people.
It is.
And of those, the families, one of the questions that's on that questionnaire is, do you have children under the age of 18, and how many do you have?
Mm-hmm.
And so that also helps us to be able to tell the school systems, you better get ready because this is what's coming down the pike.
Yeah.
So of that 342 families that have moved here, there's been 172 of those families that said they had children under the age of 18.
Wow.
So that's a high percentage of kids that are coming into our school system.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a whole lot of things that we can track with that. We can track where they're coming from. Just in this past 3 weeks, when I pulled the information from City Hall, we had people that had moved here from Virginia, had moved here from Burlington, had moved here from Greensboro, had moved here from Chicago, had moved here from Ohio. So it's just amazing to see where these people are coming from.
Well, it speaks well to Reidsville and to Rockingham County for sure. And I want to get an update from you, too, because you do so much as an outreach with social media. So bring us an update how we can track you that way.
Well, I will tell you, we have really, this past year, we have really focused a lot on our YouTube page. So the City of Reidsville has a YouTube page. It's, of course, the City of Reidsville. You can find all kinds of pertinent information on that YouTube page. I mean, like our podcast that we do with you, we turn around and turn those into YouTubes, and we put them on the YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
Every COVID update the mayor does, that gets turned into a YouTube. Our Rocket and Reidsville TV show turns into a YouTube. So you can really find out what's happening in the city if you will subscribe to the City of Reidsville YouTube page, and you can check out all the things that are going on at Reidsville.
Well, YouTube is a great way for prospective residents also just to kind of check things out before they get here.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
We've got those two websites, which is the RiseUpReidsville.com, which, is really geared toward relocation to the area, gives you great information. And then the other one, of course, is the Rocket and Reidsville website, which also gives you economic development information. So for people that are looking at relocating businesses here, that's a great website to utilize as well. And, we advertise those sites well outside this market. So we've got some advertising we're getting ready to do in the Greensboro market, in one of the publications over there, that'll really be pushing the move into the Reidsville area, along with developers, and trying to recruit some developers to this area as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. Tell us about your new live feeds.
So we're really excited about those. That was a brainchild of Preston to come up with a way to do some live feeds downtown. We had cameras downtown, but these live feeds, there's one camera that points right downtown, and then it's located on near the library, and so it gives you a beautiful shot of downtown. And believe me, that shot is lovely at night with the lights and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got another live feed that's gone in out at Lake Reidsville, and that's out by the dam and the water plant out there. And so it gives you a beautiful shot of the lake. I'm really looking forward to that camera feed once the lake gears back up and there's lots of boaters out and skiers and that kind of thing. So, so we're really excited about those. And we did that. Another reason we did that was so that we would have a feed for the TV stations to utilize. And we have had a couple of TV stations. We sent it out to them that have reached out and said, hey, we want to start utilizing these on our weather channel.
Yeah.
Our weather broadcast. So we're excited about that.
Oh,
yeah.
that's really cool. Yeah, just another way to make Reidsville known out in the community and beyond. Yeah.
That's exactly right. And, of course, those live feeds are also located on the YouTube page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I love live feeds. That just is a good way to watch and kind of see what's happening.
You there?
I'm here. Yeah.
I thought I lost you there for a second.
No. I said those live feeds. I always enjoy those, and from different places, just to kind of see what's happening in the area.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's very nice. It's a real cool thing to have.
Sure. Okay. Well, we've got about 3-4 minutes left. Anything we need to finish up with, Judy?
Well, I will say we're getting ready to switching gears. Downtown they've got a really cool campaign going on right now, a Snowman Hunt. So there are snowmen set up inside different stores located throughout town. You can go on the Market Square page and see that information about what stores it is. But you can go into different stores. If you spot the snowman in the store, you just need to alert the clerk or whoever's in the store, and they'll give you some information. And then people that spot all the snowmen get to sign up and register for prizes. So that's just a really cool little campaign she's doing down there to try to get people in and out of the stores.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We are also getting ready to gear up to start taking applications in the 1st of February for the farmers market for this upcoming season. I know that seems early, but we want to go ahead and get everybody signed up and ready to rock and roll. So we'll be sending out some information about that as well. But the market will open back up the first weekend in May.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Looking forward to that. I enjoyed it last year so much.
Yeah, it's a great market. It really is. So, and we've got a lot of new incentives coming along with that market that we'll be pushing out to folks, and it's really going to be a great opportunity for the lower income community to be able to come in and really be able to utilize their benefits in a much larger way than we have in the past, and to be able to, double their benefits in so many more ways. So we're very excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Well, we'll find out more about that as it gets closer. I'm looking at your YouTube channel now, right downtown there at the sculpture. There goes the mail truck.
Yep.
Yeah. This is really neat. So we can watch this as the weather, the snow comes in or whatever we're going to get tomorrow, I guess too.
That's right. Won't it be a great feed if we get snow? I so hope we get snow tomorrow. But it'd be a great feed to watch that coming down, won't it?
It will.
You don't even have to look out your window. You can just look at your phone and see if it's snowing.
That's exactly right. It's busy going around the circle there right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's very busy down there.
Yeah. Judy, always a pleasure. Thank you for starting the year with us again, and I hope it's a great year, and wish you and Team Reidsville all the best.
Well, thank you, Mike, and we appreciate all you do.
All right. Talk to you again soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That's our friend Judy Yarbrough. She is city marketer for the city of Reidsville. Again, let me direct you to that website for more information. One of them, and that is riseupresville.com.